uh, macro style or even like a rush style, it still works in these type of maps. But
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the kind of the rush games, the kind of cheese and all that. I really think it can lead to some interesting games, especially when the cheese doesn't really work and it kind of ends up in sort of base trade situations. And I really like the cheese play. So, but I'm guessing in a game 3 here, these guys aren't gonna really risk it all just on a coin flip. I think that they're gonna play it straight up, and
yeah.
I'm interested to see what how Zerg responds here.
Yeah, and pretty much, let's just introduce our players for all of you that are viewing in right now. We do have Junior Bacon Cheeseburger spawning as Zerg in the bottom center portion of MLG Metalopolis, and his opponent is going to be Hindsight, spawning as Protoss in the top, actually the left center side of the map, and they are close to air positions, which is great for both of them. We do see that Hindsight does get a great scout off, because the best part about Zerg is they never wall off, so that's always great. And but the thing about Zerg though is that they can get out some really good stuff. But I'm curious to see. I mean, he's floating a lot of minerals right now. He may be trying to hide the fact that he wants to get this expansion up, but Hindsight may be able to block this from Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. I mean, they're fighting over it right now. You can see all of the the clicking. Oh, he gets it. Oh, so
Good work. That's got to be frustrating for a Protoss player. That's always one of the most interesting things in this matchup. The little probe on probe micro. I love it.
Yeah, and this is actually going to be great for Junior Bacon Cheeseburger because there's no spawning pool. He's going to be going hatch first into spawning pool, and we do see Hindsight pretty much going to the standard build here. I mean,
Ooh, he's saving up some chrono boost. Does that mean anything, Protoss player? Is he gonna fire out some quick units here?
unless it's going to be a 2-gate, which not necessarily. So, I mean, I think he needs to start utilizing his chrono boost a little bit more, chrono boosting all of those probes out. And the only time that he would save up all of this chrono boost, it really is like the moment that the cybernetics core is down, he starts chrono boosting warp gate as quickly as possible. But once again, I think he got this gas before gateway, and I'm not positive. I might have to go back and look at that build order, but I'm curious to why a Protoss player would get your gas first over your gateway first.
Really, that's quite interesting. Maybe he just likes to have a couple extra early sentries. Maybe I'm not sure. And here comes a little chrono boost. He's got it going on the Nexus, or no, sorry, he's chronoing out warp gate.
Yeah, he's going to be chrono boosting out warp gate out of the cybernetics core, while we do have a couple Zerglings, about 4 Zerglings going to be pushing out. He's probably just going to be taking that watchtower and possibly putting some.
Ooh,
some
look what
guys
we've got down here.
Ooh.
Hopefully no one can see that other than you.
And there's, oh my gosh, no way. Alright, well, how's this?
No, he may not see it. He's just kind of looking around.
I don't know. His attack path is absolutely insane once you ping that. So I'm curious if someone, because are you a spectator or a ref?
I'm a spectator.
Okay, then he shouldn't. Then
No,
wow.
I don't think so. I think it was just some unhappy.
Well, he'll be able to see it soon. I mean, that attack path is going to be on the way there, but
it's going to be too late, I think. I mean,
yeah, he's traveling all over the map with that one circling, which is kind of funny. But we do see just a little.
I mean, warp gate's almost done here, and we got 3. This is going to be. He's going to be getting some units in his face pretty soon here. So.
I'm just curious to see when he's going to see this, because right now. Oh my gosh, he's just. Oh, he sees the probe.
I see the probe.
Oh, he sees the pylon. I wonder if he's going to be able to warp in any type of units right now. He is going to be working on. He is going to. Warp gate's already made.
Here they come. Yeah, he's going to be able to warp.
So speed's already done as well. The Roachborn is going to be put down. He sees this. He's going to put down another spine crawler at his natural. Put down a second one as well. So there's 3 of them there. And while this pylon is being pretty much sniped right now, we do see Hindsight putting down another pylon, warping in 3 stalkers with a zealot. And right now he's just going to be pushing with this. And this one Zergling is just, that's not his day.
Yeah, and he's going to be able to get a lot of sentries up right now because he's got a lot of gas banked up. So Looks like he's gonna come in for a little bit of attack here, but Zerg was able to scout that kind of just in time, so he may be able to hold it off.
Maybe. I mean, the spine crawlers are done. The roaches are on the field with a little bit of poking from Hindsight.
Yeah, he's done a really good job of getting those spine crawlers up.
I feel like if during this time, you can do kind of like a quick feint with the Protoss player. I mean, he could be at this time like getting up his expansion while this attack is going on, but catching those 3 roaches off.
Oh, good. Very nice.
So the one roach did get sniped off, but you know, right now we do have another warp in with more stalkers on the way. So he's going to be doing a lot of pressure on the Zerg army. He's going to be trying to take out this
nice
spine crawler
fields.
and making those roaches walk around. Yeah.
Oh, zealots.
The amazing thing about these spine crawlers is their distance of attack. Their attack distance is so far, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think these are the kind of funniest looking thing in the whole game. Really, I mean, everything else looks kind of normal and cool, and then you have these weird kind of giraffe neck things, poke things. It's a lot different. I miss the old creep colony.
Yeah, the sunken colonies. Yeah,
Sunken colony. Yeah,
those things were the best. Because like I think even in I think Brood War you could dodge those if you were like a stimmed marine or something.
yeah. If you were like Flash or Boxer, you can dodge them, I think.
So
Looks like this is going to be deflected, this attack, and he was unable to expand during this time. So, yeah, it looks like our Zerg's gonna have an advantage again early on in Game 3 here.
I think at this time I really do believe that Hindsight should really take out those proxy pylons, because those 3 pylons are just sitting there, and that's a lot invested in here. If we take a look at the food count, I mean, if he takes out those 3 pylons, Hindsight will be definitely supply blocked for quite a long time. You know, trying to catch up back in supply, because I don't see. I mean, there's only one other pylon that was just thrown down, but he's got the little Artosis pylon at the front of his base, and still no expansion. So I feel like Hindsight is really just trying to bank up on trying to make more units and try to really do more harass on Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, but
I don't know if it's going to work for him. He's he's 20 workers behind. You know, he basically has said to himself, well, here he goes with the expansion, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's taken him this long to do it, but at this time, you know, I'm sure that
he built 3 pill nose.
Pill nose. Pill nose? Pill nose. That's right. So and look how much supply blocked he is now. Like, he's 65 over 50, and that's because he wasn't, keeping track of the pylons. And I'll say right now, I do not like this play at all. 2 base, he's just starting his 2nd base, and he's going Colossus Tech. I really feel that he should be getting up his 3rd, really focusing on getting more probes out, and unfortunately he's not doing that right now. I mean, he does have the watchtowers to check to see if anything is going to be coming, but he does see this large roach army going to be coming out, and I really don't think that he's going to have much to deal with this right now.
Oh, he's going to need some Gosu force fields in order to just live through this attack, I think.
And you know, as a tip for all those gold level players like myself, I always found it interesting that it's good for you to have a force field that you place down in the middle of an army and gauge where they're going to go first before you start throwing down force fields. Like that, see, like he just threw down all those force fields and nothing was caught. You know, only maybe like 2 or 3 roaches. You know, and that's 5 force fields. 5 force fields for 3 roaches. I've been told it's better just to plop 1 force field down, see where the army goes, and start catching the rest as they react.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't... I mean, I've definitely run up against... I mean, force fields used well can really turn the tables in favor of Protoss. It's a great tool, and I think if you can master those, then you can survive a lot of early attacks and as well as do a lot of damage where it looks like you shouldn't be able to. But
we do see the Spire is going to be brought down with, Burrow plus 1 range, 2 more roaches on the way. I mean, it is going to be out of control. I mean, he is we do see Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. You know, he's already going to be getting that melee attack level 1 upgrades on, and I'm curious, wondering why he's getting that. He has. Does he have any Zerglings on the field? No, he's a heavy Roach army. So,
He could be thinking about later on for his Brood Lords, I guess, if he's thinking extreme long range, or it could just be a misclick and he he meant to get +2. That's probably what happened, actually.
Maybe, but he is making this right here, so we'll just have to see and wait. I mean, he is making this large Roach army, and you know, look how fast they move on creep, and then once they get off creep, it just kind of like slows down just a little bit. But the fact that he's got that speed up is really good. Also getting tunneling claw, so he will be able to just go underneath all of those force fields. So, and I find this to be very interesting. I feel like he's going to be working on a flank. He is just scouting out, making sure that there's no other type of crazy expansions.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with this Zerg player. I mean, that's something you don't see out of a Platinum player very much, going around checking for proxies in the top bases here. That's really, really smart. I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah, but also Hindsight going to be able to get the Observer out and just kind of just take a look at what's going on. I mean, I love the creep spread. I mean, he's almost got half... Oh, and he's getting the gold. Talk about going for the gold with an additional 7 Mutalisks, or 8 Mutalisks on the way. This is going to be devastating for Hindsight because he's got no defense, especially in his main right now. But if you take a look at this main, this is not saturated at all. The Chrono Boosts are banking up. This is kind of like the type of problems that I, as a gold level player, at times have, but I try not to. But
yeah, that's I mean, I find the mechanics with Protoss and Terran to be very difficult, but for me as a Zerg player, I just kind of make sure I have, as soon as I'm safe, I just hit, 5